Trading crude oil is awesome, and I've got a great setup for you. And you want to know why I hope it's on a downward slide? Ha! That's a secret. Hi, this is Tim from TradingStrategyGuides.com. Okay, maybe it's not a secret why I want crude to be on the downward slide. I just want a better price when I buy gas at the pump. I just said that so you'd stick around. Crude oil is looking a bit bearish, and I'll show you how to make money on that. And we'll look at our open trades, including a brand new, newly triggered trade. And a brand new trading maxim too. All of that shortly. Remember, you can speed this video up by clicking the gear icon in the lower right of the video and selecting a new speed. Let's have a look at the open trades. Well, the AUDNZD has been a big bag of ugh. It came within 1 pip of the target this morning and pulled back. If I had been sitting here at the time, I might have just closed that first half for profit. But I wasn't, so I'm holding out. It's pushed up a little bit more, so maybe it'll hit this today. I hope so. Who knows? Time will tell. This Ripple setup finally triggered. I've been waiting for this one for quite a while. I sold it at .2628-ish on Wednesday's close, stop loss at .3192, and first target at .2252. As soon as it hits that first target, we'll close half and move the stop up to break even. Now we wait. In the meantime, we'll take a look at the crude oil setup. Crude oil is forming a fairly well-defined descending triangle right here and here. Still a bit early on. Typically, I wouldn't expect these patterns to break until they hit somewhere in here. I would like to see a little bit more volume decline and volatility decline here. The volume has been declining some, but more would be better. And these candles right here made the volatility pop somewhat. I still think this is a good pattern, but ideally I would like to see it stay in the pattern for a couple more weeks though. To make sure everyone is up to speed, a descending triangle consists of a strong support level, this level right here. This has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish touches. In this case, it's at around 50, 75. And then you see a series of lower highs here, and these keep putting pressure on the support level until it finally breaks. As with all the patterns that I trade, I want to see declining volume, which you can sort of see here. There are a few outliers, and this popped up a little bit on this move down, as did the volatility, but I'm still satisfied that this is a good pattern. Even the highs are not as high as the prior highs. That indicates traders increasing disinterest in the pattern while they wait for it to break. Basically, they're bored. I think we should see more declining volume and volatility as the pattern moves forward until it reaches a point where I would anticipate a break. As usual, the setup is very simple. We want to sell a daily close below 50.75. We want to see at least average volume on the breaking candle to trade a full position. This is the volume average right here. On the breaking candle, this volume bar should exceed or at least reach that volume average, wherever that average happens to be at that moment. However, if you get at least 75% of that average volume, you can open a half-size position to reduce risk. Calculate that by taking this volume number here, dividing it by this volume average here, and your result should be 0.75 or better, or you will stand aside on the trade. The stop loss will be 1.5 times the ATR. First target will be 1 times the ATR. So when you get your candle break here, look over here at the ATR, multiply it by 1.5, and put your stop above your entry, that amount, and then take that ATR and put your target below that entry by that amount. If after entering the trade we get a candle that closes back inside the triangle, we will take our loss right then and not wait for it to hit the stop loss. Our intention is that a breakout from these patterns should be explosive and hit our target fairly quickly. If the momentum goes away, we want to shut the trade down without taking a full stop if possible. And of course, when the price hits our first target, we will close half the position for profit and set the stop loss to break even on the remainder. We will then follow stops as price moves in our direction until the market takes us out. And that's our setup on crude oil today. Remember, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just telling you how I handle these trades. If you want more details about what I do, look below this video for a link to my trade management video. If you have developed a trade management plan that works better for you, by all means use it. Trading is a very personal thing. Things that work for me may not work for you. You have to understand your personal psychology to find the best strategies for your own trading. And speaking of psychology, let's take a look at today's trading maxim. Now is a good time to talk about my trading maxims because they're part of how I control my personal trading psychology. A maxim is a general truth, fundamental principle, rule of conduct, or just a proverbial saying. These maxims come from various sources, books, the internet, friends, coaches, teachers, or others. The purpose of my maxims is to motivate me to discipline. Discipline in trading as well as other areas of my life. I suggest you start your own list of maxims. Things that you can say to yourself while you're trading or just doing life to make sure that you always do the right thing. Feel free to borrow from my list. Today, another brand new one. Tim's trading maxim number 56. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. This quote comes from Thomas Edison. I dare say that everyone has heard of Thomas Edison, the great inventor. And what he says is so right. Before I had any success, I had given up trading at least a dozen times. But I always came back to it, and each time I had a new breakthrough that took me farther. Another way I've heard it said is fall down 7 times, get up 8. Always keep going. Take a break if you must, but never ever give up. Remember our trade plan here. We're going to sell crude oil on a daily close below 50.75. If the volume is not quite average, go half size as long as it's at least 75% of the average. Your stop loss is 1.5 times the ATR. Your first target is 1 times the ATR. And remember to check out the trade management video for more details. The link is below. If you liked this video, or even if you didn't, go sign up for my free Trading Picks email list to be sure you don't miss any of them. I'll be sending out about 3 or 4 trading picks a week, everything from stocks to futures to cryptos to Forex, and you'll get to see them first. Plus, you'll get first notifications of anything special that's happening as well. It'll be the happening place to be. Wow, that just happened, right? I'll put the link below this video. Oh, and I apologize for making you look at my ugly mug up there. That picture is from a few years ago when I had old hippie hair. I'm not really an old hippie. And be sure to come back to Trading Strategy Guide's YouTube channel every week on Monday and Friday for my analysis videos, just like this one. And Wednesday morning for training videos, which will most likely include a trade setup as well. And let's try something new here. I want you guys to help me figure out the best subjects to discuss for the training videos. Please comment below with your requests, questions, and opinions on what you want the trading videos to cover, and I'll add them to the list. Oh wait, that wasn't new, was it? So anyway, let me know what you want me to talk about. I mean, I'll be covering the patterns and how to find them for the next few weeks, but, for after that. Also, follow me on Twitter. If things happen between my videos, I'll post it there. I'll put the Twitter link below. Tell your friends about us and help us make this the best trading channel on the internet. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up below. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time.